Hello everyone, my name is Yellow and welcome to this video, and as you can see from the title, this is going to be about the new features that were announced during the 2K15 question and answer Twitter thing that they did last night, and how these new things that have come about will affect me and the videos that I upload to my channel. Now, I wasn't originally going to make a video about my thoughts on the game because honestly I don't really have any that I wanted to share. I was just hoping it would be a good game, and that was it really. I didn't have any too strong feelings about anything until last night during the question and answer thing that they did on Twitter. So my biggest thing that I enjoy the most about WWE games is the creator wrestler features and everything to do with the creation suite. And believe it or not, they seem to just want to ruin that for Xbox One and PS4 this year. So, what does that mean? Well, first thing that they announced was that they are limiting the 100 creator wrestler slots to 25 on the next gen. 25 slots. Why? I understand they said that they have upped the character models so much that they want to make them look so real-like and so much like the in-game models of the actual wrestlers that they were already pushing the boundaries by getting 25 in. Now, I understand that they want to make things as realistic as possible, but there is no chance in hell that any creator wrestler that you make is going to look anything like the in-game models at the end of the day. They're not. It's not going to happen. Well, yes, there's always going to be the people who make wrestlers look like actual wrestlers. Like if you wanted to make Kevin Steen for the game, I'm sure there's talented people out there who can make him look like Kevin Steen. But at the end of the day, if you're making a completely custom guy, you know, as hard as you try or whatever, there's just no chance he's going to match up to the creativeness of, well, the detail of the in-game models, because there's always going to be the limits to the body modifications that you can do. There's always going to be the limits to the face morphs that you can do. There's the limits to the character, the things that you can put on your character. There's the limited hairstyles, the limited t-shirts and wrestling tights and all this stuff. There's always the limits. There is no way that you can get anything as real as the in-game models. Like, for example, let's take someone like Corey Graves, because he's new in the game. You know, we have Corey Graves. His attire is those like camouflage type jeans. He has all his tattoos. His hairstyle is very unique. How the hell are you going to make a car look anything like him? It's not happening. It's not happening. The hairstyles, they're all going to be default. You know, obviously, well, I'm hoping at least there's going to be new hairstyles. I know for one, the Seth Rollins hairstyle is in the game as a creative option, so that's great. One new extra hairstyle. But there's still going to be the limits. There's still going to be the limits. And 25 models is not great. It is not great at all. And another thing, they've taken out Paint Tool. Why have they done that? That was my favourite thing. Again, a lot of people have been speculating, saying that they might have something like GTA, where you can import in your own logos from maybe a computer or something like that, which is an interesting idea. And as cool as that would be to have an import option, will they do that? Will they do that? Because then every single person is just going to go on Google Images. If they see a tattoo, they're like, yeah, let's just take that from Google, import it into the game. Voila. There we go. If they see a Trunks design, no one's going to make their own stuff. No one is going to make their own stuff. It's all going to be imported designs from Google or from other wrestlers. No one's going to spend time creating their own designs. And Paint Tool was perfect for that, because you could go around, mess around with it. If you have to make designs on your computer now, imagine that. Not everyone's going to have Photoshop. Not everyone, like, even if they have pretty much Paint Tool, but on like an online server, where you go onto the online website and it's pretty much paint tool on there. You got to make your own designs, so import in pictures onto this website, which you can then download onto the game. My thing with paint tool was I loved the feel of it. I love going on, holding the controller, messing around, getting the eraser. With a mouse, I don't feel like I'm going to be able to create the same results. No way am I going to be able to make the same results with a mouse as I am with the controller, because I don't know, I just found it easy. It was simple. You know, not everyone was good with paint tools, and it was a skill that you had to master by going on and doing it over and over again. And I felt like I was at that stage where I'd mastered paint tools, and I really, really liked that feature. And, you know, it was something where the talented people could go on, and the creative people could go on and just come up with their own things, import them onto their cores, and be happy with the outcomes of their guys. And it's a thing that anyone could learn to do. Whereas if you have a website where you can import in designs, everyone is going to have cores that just have imported designs. Each and every person, and no one is going to make their own stuff. I know that for a fact. If there's a choice between creating your own tattoo, messing around with all this jazz, or going on Google Images, find a tattoo you like and importing it onto the game, what do you think 99.9% of people are going to do? They're going to go on Google, find an image they like, and put it onto the game. Of course they are. Of course they are. There's not going to be many unique people anymore. And it's a shame. Because even if it does end up like that, I, for one, am still going to try my best to make paint tools. I'm not going to... Well, obviously, I will use the importer for some things, like if I wanted text. You know, text is one thing that is the most annoying thing in paint tool because it's so hard. So I would import text. That is one thing I would do. But logos for cores, you know, it's just... I wouldn't do it. The only thing I would use the importer for is text. So yeah, it's good for that, I guess. Whatever. But yes, what does that mean for my videos? Well, if I wanted to do a TNA Universe mode again, I would struggle with that because there is only 25 slots, and if I wanted to have my own cause as well, that I would limit it. It would be limited, so I couldn't really do that properly. Pimp My Core. I was planning on bringing that back, believe it or not, but without Paint Tool, with this new feature. If this new feature is an importer, everyone is going to have good cores or copied designs from other people's cores. So, you know, you can expect to see, CM Punk designs. Everyone loves the CM Punk designs. You can expect to see people with imported CM Punk trunks, imported CM Punk kick pads onto their cores, or stuff like that. Everyone is either going to have a good core or a copied core, if it is an importer, which is all speculation right now. If there was Paint Tool, that still limits things. You know, people are going to have bad cores, and, you know, my Pimp My Core series will be helpful because it was all about taking a bad to okay core and making it good. That was the whole deal with Pimp My Core. And I really enjoyed that series. That was a series that did really well for me on my channel. So without the use of Paint Tool, that series could be gone forever because everyone's going to have a good core by the looks of things, if an importer is what it is, which everyone is speculating. So that's not great. It's not great. And we still don't have confirmation on if Story Creator is in the game. What does that mean? That means that this interactive story mode that I did with Scout Hero at the end of 2K14, I was planning on doing something like that in 2K15, but there is still no confirmation on if it is in the game or not, and it's just not looking good right now. They need to confirm it. I have so many series ideas with the Story Creator. It needs to be there. It was a huge feature of 2K14, which I feel like they're overlooking because of the amount of things they're taking out of the game to improve the graphics. They're spending so much time improving the graphics that they're taking out fundamental features that shouldn't be taken out, and it's not looking good. They've put in My Career, which is going to be great. Hopefully I will be recording that. That is a huge feature that they're adding in, which will be great, and I will be playing that either way. But if one feature, one new game mode has taken, one new game mode and better graphics has taken away everything else from the creation suite, from the story creator, from the no more custom entrance music and all this other stuff, it's like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? And personally, right now, I don't think it is. So I'm hoping that the creation suite isn't ruined. 25 CAW slots, it's not good. It's not good, but I feel like I will be able to deal with it. It just means I'm going to have to limit myself in the series that I do. I can't have too many CAWs anymore. But I can deal with it. But no paint tool for CAWs. All of my stuff on my channel has to do with CAWs. My League videos that will be coming back, they're all CAWs. And for online matches, you have to have your gamer tag shown. Why? Why do you have to have your gamer tag shown over your created wrestlers online? Or in online matches? It takes you out of the match when you know that there's a name above the people. If you wanted to do a planned little thing and you needed a friend's help, and you didn't have 2 controllers, or you couldn't get your friend around your house, you would have to do it online, and your gamer tags will be appearing above the CAWs. Like if you wanted to do a cool sequence with 2 guys, which will add something to your videos, and you could only do it online with a friend, your gamer tags will be appearing above the people you use, which is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. The no custom music doesn't affect me too much because I added music in editing anyway. I had all my CAWs with no music, so that doesn't affect me too much. But I know that some people are annoyed with that anyway because they used custom music. But that doesn't affect me too much. But if there's no story creator for cutscenes and the CAW, if pen tool, the new feature, isn't good, my videos are going to be bad. I am not going to enjoy this game if those 2 features aren't there. So, yeah. Step it up, 2K. It better be good. It better be good, because right now, you're not hyping it up well. You're not hyping it up well. I was on maybe a 8 out of 10 hypeness for 2K15. That's went down to about a 4 or a 3 because of these new things, thanks to the Q&A thing. It's meant to help people say all these, oh, we've got all this, we've got all this. To me, that's just made me sound like the game's bad. It has. We still don't know if you can have 2v2v2 matches. Is that a thing? Hopefully it is. A 3-way tag match. We've seen it in real life all the time. Is that going to be on the game? We don't know. Is story credit on the game? We don't know. Is there any new modes to online? Any new modes to online? We don't know. There's still a lot of speculation about this game, and yeah, that's all I've got to say. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Like it up if you want. This isn't really any content that I've put much effort into, so like it up if you want. Subscribe if you want to see my 2K15 videos when it comes out for next gen. And other than that, I will see you next time.